Ooh. Oh boy. Hello, everybody. It is Artie of Artie's Corporate Fiction. How you guys doing? It's been a very long week. That's for sure. It's just that when I came back, it was like this is like the bad week of the month at work. So it was tough catching up to everything that I missed out on the week away, on top of getting what I need to get done for the month. But we're here. I'm gonna let it be known that I'm probably not gonna be live tomorrow or Sunday. I'm gonna be, doing work. But I'm glad to be here, at least for a little bit of a break, But I appreciate you guys coming in. We're gonna watch Judge Webster. I was given a synopsis of this situation by a friend, and it sounds pretty interesting. So I'm very curious to see it play out. And while we're doing that, you guys can see Serrana over there. There we go. I haven't had a drink since vacation. I'm going, like, basically now that I'm feeling much better, I probably sound a bit more, I probably sound congested still. But now that I'm mostly better, I'm going back to what I was doing, which is going back to the gym and cutting off the beer, as per usual, because I gained 10 pounds. And I'm not happy about it. Hey, Wazoo. Welcome, everybody. So. We're going to check this out. I know. Guys, I've missed out on so much. I have so much to catch up on. I know there are a bunch of subsets, a bunch of courtroom videos, a number of frauditor updates. I know Lane Myers apparently got... did he end up getting a plea deal, or did he torpedo a plea deal? Or did both of that happen? I'm actually kind of confused on that. Sheila, thank you. I see you from Twitch. Welcome. Will I go into another cruise? I mean, sure. I mean, probably not anytime soon, but... It's not like I'm swearing off cruises or anything. Cruises are fun. Turned 61 last Sunday. Oh man, Steven. Happy birthday. Oh, you did get a plea? Okay. All right. So let's see where we go with this madness.
To a gentleman who may have violated the bond. Why should I think he's not going to violate probation in the same fashion? And because a police officer is involved, it makes me think
it was a lot of fun.
The bond involves another battery or something. Okay, Mr. Patterson, who would you like to take up? Oh, wait, is there someone sitting at the jail? Who is that says sergeant that looks like he might have an officer uniform?
Your Honor, it would appear that in this matter, a subpoena was issued for Officer Sargent in the Brandon Branscombe matter. I'm not sure if the court wishes to take that one up at this time or not.
Yes, yes, we should do that. I'm sorry, I'll try to make
Gotcha, Link. Thank you.
backed up here today trying to get it on the docket. Okay, so this is for Samantha Slater.
Your Honor, the state
This is Dre. This is not a sovereign citizen related case. It is not.
understands that Ms. Slater is also a subpoenaed witness in this case.
For Branscombe. Okay. We are on the record in 2025 CR 18.
Wait, Chili did. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I'm sorry. This will be the last interruption. I forgot that people were saying that Chili DeCastro got. Did he actually get shot? With a rubber bullet in L.A. That's wild. All right.
8-5 State of Kansas versus Brandon Lee Branscombe. Jared Regier for the state. Darren Patterson for the defendant. Please start your audio and video, and please find a spot to sit and not be moving around, sir. Can you hear us, Mr. Branscombe?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, this is a motion to revoke or modify bond. The defendant is alleged to have had contact with a Danielle Erskine pursuant to Newton PD number 25-1121. And that would be in violation of the defendant's bond. I see we do have subpoenaed witnesses Samantha Slater and Officer Brett Sarchett of Newton Police Department. And I understand that Sarah Recheck, agent of Owens Bail Bonding Company, as well as the defendant and his attorney, were notified of the motion to revoke or modify. Mr. Florio's here for Simpson. Do we have anyone here from Owens for Branscombe? All right, Mr. Regier, do you wish to proceed on the motion?
The state is prepared to proceed, Your Honor. However, this does appear to be a case where the information was originally filed by my colleague, Ms. Norris. I understand there may be certain plea negotiations in this matter, so the state would respectfully inquire of counsel for the defense whether what the status of those are.
I'll accept.
And Judge, I would tell the court that I have discussed with Ms. Norris a way to resolve the case without taking up the motion. Based upon that, I believe my client is going to enter a plea of no contest.
Okay.
So you reached an agreement with the state to set aside the motion, but no one canceled the subpoenas. I suppose that's
Arian Rod, thank you for the 49 months.
not all bad in case this no contest plea doesn't work out, but it would have been nice to let the officers know. Okay, so before I let you go, since you've waited this long, folks, if you don't mind just bearing with us a little longer. Mr. Branscombe, I'm told you're going to plead no contest to domestic battery, knowing or recklessly causing bodily harm to a family member or person in a dating relationship in Butler County, Kansas on April 16th of 2025. Do you plead no contest to that, or how do you wish to plead?
Sounds like a wonderful human being.
That's the, if I understand correctly, that's the domestic battery, a misdemeanor?
That is a misdemeanor class B, alleging that on or about the 16th day of April 2025 in Butler County, Kansas, Brandon Lee Branscombe did knowingly or recklessly cause bodily harm to another person, to wit, Danielle Marie Erkson, a person with whom the offender is involved or has been involved in a dating relationship or a family or household member, as defined by subsection E in violation of KSA 21-5414A1C1A, domestic battery class B person misdemeanor. How do you plead to that?
No contest.
By pleading no contest, you mean you're not admitting that you did this, but you don't want to deny it and take it to trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is anyone making you enter this plea today by threats or promises other than your plea agreement?
No, Your Honor.
Do you understand that with this plea, you'll most likely be found guilty,
Yes, Your Honor.
having waived your right to a trial and not able to appeal that conviction?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Regier, you have a factual basis to support this no contest plea?
Yes, Your Honor. Pursuant to the information, count one alleges that, quote, on or about the 16th day of April, 2025 in Butler County, Kansas, The defendant Brandon Lee Branscombe did knowingly or recklessly cause bodily harm to another person who is identified as the victim in this case, a person with whom the offender is involved or has been involved in a dating relationship, or a family or household member, as defined in subsection E. Were this case proceed to trial, the state's evidence would show the same. Additionally, the affidavit in this case does appear to refer to a past domestic violence disturbance at a location in Whitewater, Kansas. The state's understanding is that is within Butler County boundaries, as well as a reporting physical altercation between the defendant and the victim in this case.
You mentioned an affidavit. Will the parties stipulate that if this were to go to trial, that affidavit would contain the facts that would be evidence in that trial?
Judge, for purposes of no contest plea, we have no objection to the court using the affidavit.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Based on the affidavit, I find there is a factual basis to support the no contest plea, and I do find the defendant guilty. Now, folks, apparently you've worked something out where these folks that have come in from Newton are no longer needed. The Newton officer and Samantha Slater are no longer intended to be called as witnesses. Is that right?
Your Honor, the state's understanding is that upon successfully entering a plea to count one in this case, the state would move in exchange to withdraw the motion.
So are you no longer offering that there was a violation of the no contact order? You're no longer alleging that the defendant violated this court's order by having contact with Danielle Erkson?
Again, Your Honor, the terms of the plea negotiation was that upon successful entering the plea, the state would be moving to withdraw the motion revoking the bond in this case.
Well, you may be withdrawing the motion, but it seems like if we're going to proceed to sentencing, this court needs to know, or would like to know, if the defendant violated its orders, because that could have.
Uh-oh. Okay. So, as I understand it, they made an agreement that he's playing no contest to domestic battery. In exchange, they're going to withdraw their motion to revoke bond. But the judge is saying, well, hold on. If he's pleading no contest here, wouldn't that invariably, violate the no contact order? I mean, that's how I'm seeing it so far.
Have an effect on any probation that is made.
Judge, I guess I will speak up. That is part of the plea negotiations between Ms. Norris and I, that issue would become moot and not part of the recommendations.
And that is the state's understanding of the negotiated plea agreement in this matter as well, Your Honor.
Well, plea agreement aside, it's troublesome that a man can be accused of domestic violence battery to a Danielle Erkson, and the court can order that he have no contact with her. And I'm supposed to just ignore that and proceed with plea agreement. That's troublesome. Well, let's hear what your plea agreement is, gentlemen.
My understanding from my friend is that Rieger was not on this case. He's just been given the file and he's working with that as an appearance.
Sentencing recommendations from the state?
Yes, Your Honor. The state's understanding of the plea agreement in this case is that the state would be recommending a 6-month underlying sentence. That's
why it sounds like Rieger is using the passive voice. It's like the state's understanding, the plea agreement is yada yada. So Rieger was not part of this plea agreement, but he's simply representing the state.
The maximum sentence allowed by law for a Class B misdemeanor, as well as a 12 months reporting probation with court services, subject to all standard conditions, consecutive to any other Butler County cases the defendant may be currently supervised on. The state would further be recommending all applicable costs and fees, that the court make a determination on the issue of attorney's fees, that the court not impose a fine, but that the court require a domestic violence offender assessment, and that the defendant be ordered to comply with all recommendations, that the court order no drugs or alcohol, and that the defendant be ordered to report today to court services.
Mr. Patterson?
Judge, we're asking the court to adopt the recommendations, including that the no contact order can be lifted upon him getting his domestic violence offender assessment and providing that to his probation officer.
And Your Honor, the state understands after further review of the file that was also contemplated pursuant to the plea agreement in this case, Your Honor.
This Danielle Erskine, she's his sister, is that right?
Ex-wife, Judge,
Ex-wife.
or maybe common law wife now. They have kids in
Okay.
common.
The kids, okay, they have the kids in
And
common. Okay,
10 years
what?
together. I'm
You have
sorry.
10
Hey,
years.
Sai.
You and
we
this
have
woman
10
have
years.
10 years? Okay, and 3 kids?
Yes, ma'am.
When was the last time you saw her?
Oh, the day that I was arrested.
And was that in, Newton?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
All right, now, is this Officer Brett Sargent up here on the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
I suspect, though you weren't called by either of the parties, I suspect you have information about this defendant violating the court's order. Am I suspecting
Uh-oh.
correctly?
Yes.
So this officer, he wasn't asked to come. He wasn't asked to appear by either party. He's here of his own volition, or he's volunteering to appear in this matter. Interesting.
All right. I'm not gonna put you under oath, but tell me, just initially, informally, what the involvement is.
Do cops usually do that? Not from my understanding. Usually, police, they got their they got their usual day jobs. I can ask my brother, but usually they only would appear upon either ask by one of the parties or upon subpoena. Oh, Alex. Well, Alex says no. I think he was subpoenaed for the motion, but ultimately that was dropped for the plea agreement. Okay. But the judge just said that you weren't. But Judge Webster just said neither party invited you here. Let's go back. Hold on.
Oh, the day that I was arrested.
And was that in, Newton?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
All right, now, is this Officer Brett Sargent up here on the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
I suspect, though you weren't called by either of the parties, I
You weren't called by either party.
suspect you have information about this defendant violating the court's order. Am I suspecting correctly?
Yes.
All right. I'm not gonna put you under oath, but tell me, just initially, informally, what the involvement is.
Judge, I guess I have to object because if we're gonna get into a full-blown hearing, I mean, that's one thing, but not to have the ability to dispute it.
Fine. All right, fine. Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Mr. Patterson, I don't know what you guys have going on that you're trying to get around the courts knowing that he's been out violating court orders.
And Judge, that's disputed. I'm gonna
Okay, so that's why we're here. The judge is saying that, practically by virtue of the agreement, she knows that this guy has violated the no contact order, but the prosecution and the defense is trying to get around that with this plea agreement. And so that's why she's going to swear in the officer. Oh my God, Dre. Never change.
tell the court that's disputed. My client would suggest that he's not the one who had invited this contact, that it was not him, so it's disputed, but that's why we've entered into plea negotiations to avoid the confrontation of a hearing.
Okay.
Mr. Regier, what do you have to say about not wanting the court to know that there may have been a violation of a domestic battery bond order that could affect, and why it's important now is it could affect his success on probation.
True.
Why should I give probation to a gentleman who may have violated the bond? Why should I think he's not going to violate probation in the same fashion? And because a police officer is involved, it makes me think that maybe the bond involves another battery or something. And that's important. So, Mr. Regier, what do
Curious.
you have to say for the state on this?
Your Honor, all I
Curious.
can tell the court is that the state did anticipate proceeding to a hearing today. However, the state is eager to reach a resolution in this case, and all I am aware of is the terms of the plea deal as negotiated between my colleague and counsel for the defense.
Ms. Slater, how are you involved in all of this? Are you an officer? Are you a family member?
No, I witnessed a verbal-ish altercation at the end of April in Newton.
All right. Well, I am going to tell you both. I'm not going to sentence him to probation until I know what's really going on here.
Judge, short of getting into a long trial, which is basically what we're talking about, I can tell the court my client was not arrested for a domestic violence event that day. Miss Erskine was, I understand, but my client was not.
Well, why can't Officer Sargent? Why do you have an objection to him saying that if that's all it was? I think there's more here than what you guys want me to know. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I'm trying to avoid a long hearing, Judge, and get
Well,
the
that's
docket done. That's
fine.
exactly what that's a
Well,
purpose.
I'm all about avoiding long hearings that are unnecessary, but I am not going to shortchange somebody's physical well-being and put him on a probation if they've gone out and had another altercation while on bond when they were ordered not to have contact. I'm just not going to do that. So you guys can either have a hearing or I'll just order a sentence without probation.
She's, and bear in mind, unless Kansas has different rules, a judge can reject a plea agreement.
I'm not going to take a chance that somebody is going to get hurt again. And I'm not going to just ignore evidence that's right in my face. So you tell me, Mr. Regier, you're wanting me to do just that? You're wanting me to just ignore that he's apparently gotten into another domestic altercation with her when I ordered no contact? I'm supposed to ignore that? As officers of the court, can you genuinely recommend I do that?
Your Honor, may I request a brief 2-minute recess?
That would be fine.
Thank you.
Mr.
So Rieger's like, I need to figure this out. What is happening?
Regier,
And what hand have I been dealt?
if you're available, I'd like to reconvene. Mr. Regier, we are back on the record in 25 CR 185, State of Kansas versus Brandon Lee Branscombe, all parties as before. All right, folks, I set the bond as my responsibility. I set bonds. As my responsibility, I impose sentences. But before I proceed any further, I have to know what's really going on here. And both counsel have indicated that I shouldn't hear from this Officer Sergeant. But Officer Sergeant, do you have any information that this defendant violated the bond in this case, wherein I ordered that he have no contact with Danielle Erskine?
I do.
And what information do you have?
On April 24th of this year, we responded to a disturbance between a male and a female. Both the male and the female were located. I spoke with the witness who is here with us today, and she informed me that she watched a man driving a white SUV pull up into the alley near where she was parked. She saw the male exit the vehicle and began screaming at a woman who was seated in the passenger seat. Upon locating both individuals, they were both identified, and they actually admitted that they had a no contact order in Butler County for a recent.
Oh, wonderful. Dre, Samantha Slater is an apparent witness to the defendant and the victim violating a no contact order. It sounds like they have no contact orders against both of them. Both of them have no contact orders with each other. But apparently she witnessed them having a screaming match in a white SUV.
Domestic violence arrest.
All right.
I also have another issue at hand. Last week, I reached out to the Butler County Sheriff's Office in hopes to get in contact with them to verify whether or not the bond conditions were still
I'm
in
going to
place.
object as hearsay, Judge, unless we have somebody from Butler County here.
I want to hear it. Go ahead.
I did that because I forwarded this case to the Butler County Sheriff's Office based on the information that the defendant had informed me of, that he had bond conditions. Last week, they were in contact again. We arrested.
Hang on. Who was back in contact again? The man and the woman?
Yes.
Okay.
So what he informed me earlier, that the last contact he had with her was the date he was arrested, and was untruthful.
Okay. All right, so the man and the woman in the truck, do you know who they were?
It was Brandon Branscombe and Danielle Erskine.
Okay, I didn't totally follow the Butler County thing. You contacted Butler County and told them what you had in Newton?
I tried to. I asked our dispatch to send a teletype, basically an email to the Butler County Sheriff's Office to have one of their deputies reach out to me so I could verify whether or not the bond conditions were still in place.
And the result?
But they did not reach back out to me. They did not call me.
Okay, all right. Okay. Ms. Slater, please raise your right hand. Solemnly swear the information and testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
All right, now, what can you tell me about anything that has to do with this Butler County case involving the defendant, Mr. Branscombe, and the victim, she's now determined to be the victim, Danielle Erskine? What can you tell me, if anything?
Sure. The only thing I can tell you is what I saw. I believe it was April 24th. I was in Newton for a work-related reason, but was sitting in a parking lot at the Dillons, and in front of me, a white SUV went into the alleyway that was in front of me, and I saw a gentleman exit the driver's side of the vehicle, shut the door, seemed flustered. I could not hear anything that was being said at all. I didn't have my windows rolled down or anything. I was just going off of visual. I could visually see that he was upset. He was yelling at the vehicle. And then after a little bit of time, I don't know exactly how much, he went to the passenger side. And then the passenger side door opened. He did not open it, but it did open. A woman got out. And then they were having a verbal altercation. They walked behind the vehicle, and then I saw her put her hand on his arm, kind of like a, hold on a second, come back kind of thing. And, he pulled his arm away, and he was still yelling at her. I couldn't really tell what her demeanor was or her reactions or anything. She did have her hands up a little bit, kind of like, whoa, hold on a second kind of thing. And then he continued to walk. He did pass the car. She did get into the driver's vehicle, or the driver's side of the vehicle. They were kind of following each other down the alleyway. There wasn't a whole lot going on at that point. I could still see that he was, agitated. He was still yelling at the vehicle. They did stop a couple times. I never saw her exit the vehicle again after she got out of the passenger side. And then they had come to a street. I don't know Newton super well, but they did come to a street. The back hatch of the vehicle opened, and then it closed. I didn't see if anything was taken out or anything like that. And then they did continue to drive down the street. And then when they passed,
If I was a complete dick, I probably could have objected to a lot of this testimony. But I'm pretty sure if I did, the judge would probably yell at me if I did.
I believe it's Main Street in Newton. I could really see them after that. I saw her pull into the Little Caesars parking lot, and then I was kind of done with it at that point. I couldn't see anything anymore after that.
Did you report that at any time to law enforcement?
Yes, I called 911 just shortly after she had put her hand on his arm.
All right. Thank you.
Lena, thank you for the 45 months.
You're the one then that took the report and worked it?
There were, I believe, 3 of us working that specific case.
Have criminal charges been filed against either party, the Branscombe or Erskine? Do you know?
Yes, both of them went to jail that day.
Okay, and do you know if the prosecutor filed anything formally yet?
That I'm not sure.
Okay, all right. Okay, well, thank you both very much.
Judge,
Now,
I have a question for the officer.
all right, go ahead, please.
Officer, you said both of them went to jail that day. What were the charges against each of them that they were arrested on?
I believe Brandon was for driving on a suspended license, and the Danielle was for domestic battery.
Okay. Mr. Branscombe was
Interesting. So it's the victim in this case was hooked up for domestic, but he was not hooked up for domestic, at least in this instance.
not charged with domestic violence or arrested for domestic violence at that time. Is that correct?
Correct.
That's all I want to clear up, Judge.
And let me follow up. Okay, driving while suspended against Brandon.
Which is a good
What
point.
did you say against Danielle?
Was for domestic battery.
Okay, all right. Mr. Regier, you have any questions of either of these two?
No, Your Honor.
Did you have any for Ms. Slater, Mr. Patterson? Okay. Well, folks, I am going to take this all under advisement. Mr. Branscombe, your attorney may not want you to talk right now. I don't know. He wants to talk, Mr. Patterson. Do you want to let him?
I will talk with Mr. Branscombe later, Judge.
All right. I am
Good
going
idea.
to set over the sentencing on this. Now, the problem is, I'll set the sentencing over 1 week. I know I'm gonna squeeze another one on you. Can we put that at 1:30, 1:30 by chance, Jen, on Wednesday, well, that can't do that either. Never mind. Let's put it 9 a.m. Monday, and the defendant must be present at the Butler County Courthouse, unless his bond is revoked. And at this time, I'm going to revoke his bond.
And Your Honor, Your Honor, as indicated on the record, the state has withdrawn its motion pursuant to
I understand, and on my own motion. Mr. Branscombe, where are you at this moment?
I'm on my own motion. Now, again, trial judges usually have a lot of discretion. If they hear sufficient evidence, they don't necessarily need a motion to revoke bond.
I am waiting to enter into a inpatient facility. I've got my assessment and everything. My bed's waiting.
I asked what you are doing. I said, where are you? What town are you in?
I'm in Wichita, ma'am. Your Honor.
Wichita? All right. Are you in a residence? Are you in a treatment facility?
Yeah. I am at a residence, and I'm waiting for the court to be done with so I can go into my inpatient. They told me if you guys needed to speak with them on the court's behalf, you need to speak with them to verify that, for me to give you their number, and they would verify that.
What are you going into treatment for?
For drugs and alcohol, Your Honor. I have an addiction problem, and I need to get it taken care of.
So you couldn't even report to probation. You're not even ready to start reporting to probation. You're going into treatment.
Yes, yes, Your Honor. I feel that getting myself.
How about Batter's intervention? Have you done an evaluation for that yet?
No, ma'am. I started mental health and med management through Prairie View in Newton, and I've been working with CCRT. I don't know if you're familiar with them, but they're out of Newton, Harvey County, and they have. I'm sorry. They also have the BIT program there at their location.
Okay, so you violate bond. You work out this nifty plea agreement with the prosecutor that you don't have to face any consequences for not only violating bond, but going out and getting into a confrontation with the victim. And then instead of reporting to probation, you're telling me, or going to jail, as I could order you, you're telling me, well, I went out and I got myself into an alcohol and drug treatment program. Although the issue in front of this court is domestic violence, it probably is aggravated by drugs and alcohol. Counsel, I feel like you've brought me an impossible situation unless I just order the police to go out, pick him up, put him in jail, and let him serve 6 months. I feel like I have been manipulated to the utmost in this case, and that's not like either one of you to do that to me.
And Judge, I guess I take offense to the word manipulation. These are standard plea negotiations that I've entered into with the state. So yes, have we entered into a plea negotiation that was to leave out information from the court? Yeah, that's just standard plea negotiations, and that the court has on its own retrieved that information. Well, this is Your Honor, this is your court. I can't really stop the court from doing that since the witnesses are right here. But I think it is a plea negotiation that was warranted.
I mean, did we withhold information? I mean, yeah. Can we no longer deny it because 2 crucial witnesses are here telling you about that? Yeah, I mean, there's no point in trying to hide it anymore. I mean, they're here.
Warranted and well thought out, and one that we presented to the court.
Well, and I appreciate your offense, Mr. Patterson, but here's why I see it as manipulation. You weren't going to tell me that he was having contact with this victim of abuse. You weren't going to tell me that he was screaming and yelling at her to the point that a citizen called law enforcement, and law enforcement came. You weren't going.
Now, again, I mean, she's laying it out on him, like, pretty hard. Darren's only saving grace is to note that she was the one who was hooked up for domestic at that time, not him. But I don't know if the judge cares at this point.
Going to tell me that He was seen driving while his license was suspended, which is a violation of the law. Bond says don't violate the law. Bond says don't have contact with this woman. Then when I get to sentencing, you've got him signed up to go into an alcohol and drug treatment program that nobody told me about, but it would circumvent reporting to treatment. And what about that statute that says he has a mandatory 48 hours and a mandatory $200 fine, which I can waive if he does the BIP intervention? But
Uh-oh.
he's not set to go into BIP right away. He's set to go into alcohol and drugs. That to me looks like manipulation so that he doesn't have to serve his sentence, that he doesn't have to have any consequence for violating bond, manipulation that he doesn't have to have any consequence for what happened in violation of the law while he was on bond. I mean, driving while suspended, that's a B misdemeanor, a crime. And I'm not supposed to know about any of this. Let's keep the judge from knowing this. Mr. Patterson, that to me looks like manipulation. Maybe it's not. Maybe you don't see it as that. And I respect you as an attorney, and I have for many years, and I respect Mr. Regier as an attorney. And I have for not as many years because he hadn't been at this as long. But this is highly troubling to me that I'm seeing this. And if this is standard, and I haven't seen it before, and I'm being duped by it, that's alarming. Because judges are supposed to know what they're dealing with when they make a sentence. And how's Mr. Branscombe going to deal with this? Again, this is outside of my jurisdiction, but at the same time, what he does in other jurisdictions should affect what he does in this court on probation or as such. But what, if he's facing driving while suspended charges, but he can't go because he's in treatment.
I don't know that he is, Judge. I haven't seen any charges filed in the city of Newton.
Fair enough, fair enough. And I know that if they need alcohol and drug treatment, that's a very big, important priority, unless it's designed as manipulation to skirt consequences.
Think so, Sandy? Interesting.
Was there even an evaluation, or did I understand him to say he just went and signed up for it?
Judge, I can tell the court this was the treatment program was not part of this case or part of the negotiations. That is something he's doing on his own. This is the first I've heard of it. The batter's intervention program, on the other hand, is something that was part of the plea negotiations.
Mr. Branscombe.
Yes, Your Honor. I just want to say that I did get a evaluation. Actually, I got several of them over this last about week and a half to try to find the earliest opening bed that I could so I can get into treatment sooner than later. And the one that I found was supposed to be today at 9 o'clock in the morning. I had court at 9, so they extended it till 1. But I have another. They said that it would be okay if I came in tomorrow. If it doesn't work, they told me to give.
I would say you're correct, Sandy, that she doesn't get to hear all the evidence if counsel reaches an agreement. I think what do you call it? There's an idiom for this, but I can't recall it. I think the issue is that you had this witness and this officer, I guess, voluntarily deciding to appear at this hearing. I guess to try and undermine whatever plea agreement that the parties made.
The judge, their contact info, and that she can contact and talk to you and tell you about how I came about getting there and everything else. I'm not trying to manipulate you, Your Honor.
Mr. Branscombe, this allegedly occurred April 16th. Well, this did occur because we found you guilty. April 16th, 2025. What motivated you between then and today, June 9th, 2025, to go out and get this evaluation?
Well, the loss of my children that were taken from me and my wife not being able to have contact with each other.
No, you can't take evidence unless it's presented by one side or the other. So even if the officer or the witness, they are required to be subpoenaed by either party. They can't. The judge cannot, of her own volition, swear them in and take testimony.
Each other.
Interesting.
But you have been having contact.
I have. I'm not going to lie to you, Your Honor, but it hasn't been like it was. Like, we're a family. We live together. We're with each other every day. We're a family. We have a business together. And it's gone from all of that to, and all of a sudden, in one waking moment, my children were taken away. I wasn't allowed to be told where they were. My wife was, I was told I couldn't have contact with her. So there goes my work because I don't have a valid license. She was the one who drove us, and she was my helping hand in our business. I mean, we have a LLC. We've been open for 3 years, and it's just all of these things were just all at one time. And I just came to the realization that, you know, when we were clean for 7 months just recently, we got off the drugs and we were clean for 7 months. We didn't argue one time, Your Honor, like not one fight. I mean, nothing. And it was awesome. It was amazing. And then we relapsed, and things got worse and worse and worse, you know. And I recognize what it is, and I know that I can't get my family back without me getting myself clean. And it's been on my heart and my mind that I've been thinking about it over the last month and a half, 2 months, and I just, it's time. I want my kids back. I want my family back.
Did you make this appointment after you had contact in Newton with law enforcement?
I mean, I would say ultimately, I mean, the judge is, Judge Webster, at the very least, again, assuming Kansas is just like any other state, if she thinks that there's something odd going on, she's still within her volition to reject the plea agreement. That's my understanding. It's just that you're saying, Sandy, that she crossed the line by taking testimony from these two witnesses here.
Yes, Your Honor.
So it wasn't the domestic violence in this case that was the final trigger to make you do the appointment. It was the second contact.
Yes, it's just that it wasn't the domestic.
It wasn't the domestic. Go ahead.
It wasn't the domestic per se. It was just me coming to the realization my family's been torn apart and being held away from me, and it's all due to my usage and, you know, being an addict. And I wanted to get it fixed and get it right. You know, I don't want to lose my wife and my kids.
Well, you're saying all the right things.
You know,
Okay. When's your next available bed?
Today.
What time?
It was at 9 o'clock, but they said they can push me out until 1 o'clock.
1
For them
o'clock.
today. Yes, ma'am. And if I can't get in there by 1 o'clock, they want to be able to get me in through the rest of the day. Tomorrow morning to be there at 8.
This is alcohol and drug treatment. What was the facility?
It's Cherry Creek.
Cherry Creek. Okay. And it's in Newton?
No, this is in Wichita.
And it is inpatient for how long?
I believe it's a 30-day program.
You don't know?
I haven't got all the fine details. I mean, they sent me the pamphlet.
You were going to go check into this facility without even asking them how long the program was?
I need it, ma'am. I mean, if it's 30 days, 60 days, it really don't mean a lot of difference to me as long as I'm getting what I need to and getting some clean time back under my belt and getting back out here for my family.
Well, I cannot tell you how many times I have seen someone who gets into your position use treatment as a hiding, as a manipulation, as a way to avoid consequences. Whether you're doing that or not, I don't know. You sound, like I said, you're saying all the right sounds or words. You've got the right inflections. I am going to withhold your sentencing until you complete your treatment, but it better be inpatient.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you contact the attorney as soon as you get close to your out date.
Yes, Your Honor.
And I'm going to get you right back in here as soon as possible for your
Yes, Your Honor.
sentencing.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Is everyone clear on that? We'll
Yeah,
continue.
I guess what I'd ask him to do is when he goes to the treatment facility that he have them send me a report stating he's admitted and what his out date will be. That way we know a little bit sooner than just when he's released.
Yes, do that because Mr. Patterson, then if you'll get that to me, I'm going to set the hearing in relation to when the out date is set to be so that I don't just drop the ball waiting for him to contact us because we know that would not be a wise decision.
Yes, Judge.
But in the meantime, I'm still going to set a date, just a control date, Mr. Patterson, but I want to change it. What do we have, Jen, about 30 days out?
1 moment, Your Honor, I'll look.
Okay. And it could be that if it's a 30-day treatment program, we may end up getting lucky and setting it now. And why isn't the victim here, Mr. Regier? Does she have notice of this hearing?
1 moment, Your Honor.
I'm going to
Enhance.
Sargent. Ms. Slater, you are welcome to stay
Intense.
to the outcome, or you're welcome to go. We've used so much of your time this morning. I want to thank you for being here. I want to apologize that you've had to wait so long. But I'm going to leave it up to you if you want to stay or go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Your Honor, the state's information is that there has been contact between the victim and my office as recently as within the last 2 to 3 weeks.
Well, make sure she's given notice of this next hearing. It would be helpful to hear from her. Okay, Jen, did you find a date about 30 days out?
So,
We have some room on July 7th or July 21st.
Let's see. Let's go with July 7. That's closer to the 30-day mark. July 7, 9 a.m. This matter is continued for sentencing unless, Mr. Patterson, you find out something closer. I don't want him out before I see him again. I don't want him, but you are still on bond. You are not to have any contact with her, Mr. Branscombe. You are not to violate any laws. You're muted, sir.
Yes, Your Honor, I understand.
All right. Anything further from anyone?
No, Your Honor.
Not from the state, Your Honor.
Thank you. Get to treatment. You better be there at 1 o'clock. It's a violation of your bond.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
so I'm actually curious about this. This is going to be something I'm going to have to learn. So I understand that because I'm trying to think in the perspective of the parties that if judges were to allow to make this like more of a common practice, it could theoretically torpedo almost every a whole bunch of other plea agreements if a witness or somebody who doesn't like the defendant, for example, decides they walk in and say, hey, I got evidence, Your Honor, and if the judge hears it, it could torpedo so many other plea agreements, and I can see how that can be a bad thing. And also, Sandy, you're also correct that this could also skew the judge's impartiality at trial. So I could see how this could create problems. Sunny 1 2 3 4 5. Bonnie Strait is back in jail. Awesome. She moved from Benton, Arkansas to Johnson County, Texas. Violated parole and assaulted an officer. Nice. Big and Raid, welcome everybody. Welcome Raiders. Now we can go to the crazy stuff. Oh boy. Yeah, David Strait bit the bullet a couple of months ago. Bonnie Strait is the wife of infamous soft-stick guru David Strait, who he himself bit the dust a couple of months ago due to health problems or something like that. All right.
On a very early...
I'm scared about this. I'm scared of this because of the title. The title is Gen Z Bar Fight Proves Why This Generation is Screwed. Okay.
Morning in December 2024, officers were dispatched to a popular downtown bar after dispatch began receiving a flood of 911 calls in La Crosse, Wisconsin. Callers reported a large...
Oh, I didn't know it's La Crosse! Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I woke her up. I'm sorry. But finally, an expansion of the La Crosse cinematic universe. It's been a while.
Large-scale brawl breaking out, both inside and outside the bar, involving numerous people throwing hands, shouting, and causing a full-blown disturbance. And thanks to city surveillance, every second of this hold my drink moment was caught on camera, leading to multiple arrests, a few bad decisions, and probably some next morning regrets. When the first responding officer arrived, she saw a large crowd with several people fleeing as more police showed up.
Yes, La Crosse, Wisconsin is a college town.
She then made contact with an extremely agitated 20-year-old male, later identified as Dante.
Lacrosse Beer House. I'll have to write that down on places to visit.
On my dead brother, I'm finna get on that. I swear to God, bro. Hey, come here. Come here. Stop. It is what it is. I ain't talking. Dude, stop. On my dead brother. Hey, stop. On these folks. Stop. You nigga punch me in my face. We all winning. We all winning. My face. I'm sorry. I'm out. I'm out. I ain't fucking. You punched me, folks. That's it. No, hey, we all winning. So I ain't finna say nothing else, but that's it. That's it.
Can I talk to you?
I'm not bugging, folks.
Dude, stop. You're not free to go. Stop.
I'm chill. I'm not no man. I'm cool.
Who was it?
What the hell did you just
It
say?
was you and how many other people? Stop.
I'm chill. I'm not no man. I'm cool.
Who was it? It was you and how many other people?
I'm not finna say. No one punched me. Alright. No one says. No one punched me. No one touched me.
Do I need to put on subtitles?
I have contact with one subject. Several others ran westbound towards 2nd Street.
I'll plead the fifth, folks. I ain't talking. Y'all do what y'all gotta do, but I ain't talking.
No active fighting. Do you have your ID on you?
No.
What's your name? What's your name?
Well, I'm going, folks.
Dude, you're not free to go right now.
You're not free to go.
I don't know where my ID is. I lost that.
What's your name?
Aren't you at a bar?
Bro, I'm not telling y'all nothing, bro.
Dude, you said that you got caught.
It don't matter, bro. I'm fine. Ain't nothing happened, bro. I'm straight. I ain't pressing no charges, none of that.
You were freaking out when I showed up.
I said what I said because I'm mad. What the f want me to do? I'm mad. I ain't mean nothing to say, none of that. I'm keeping it cool, they can do what they do. I'm on my own, man. I ain't worried about that yet.
Okay, what happened? Just tell me what happened.
Nothing. All I know is someone touched my homie, and I was trying to see what's up with that. Then they started punching me.
They just started punching you just because you were...
Like, so I don't know what the f going on, man.
Command staff quickly reviewed city footage.
Oh my God, Dre. Yes, I know. Every young generation has their like foreign language. For millennials, this is what it's like for us. Jesus, it still means Gen Alpha and Gen Z are hopeless.
Footage and identified a black male with long dreadlocks and a white shirt, later confirmed as 21-year-old Jaquan as a primary aggressor. When other officers rolled up, one saw Jaquan squaring off with another male, later identified as 24-year-old Devontae from prior contacts. However, once they saw police, Devontae claimed nothing was happening and acted like they just wanted.
Linux guy, Gen X are the most... Oh my God. Arrogant, like act like their shit don't stink generation I've ever dealt with. They're the most up their own ass generation.
Wanted to hug it out.
But there's something wrong.
I'm just confused as y'all ass, man.
Where at?
It don't matter. Hey, that's my hat, man.
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you.
Here, bring it back. 49, we're being told there's another fight. Where? Stop.
What? I gotta talk to you.
I'm not doing nothing.
He's done. I gotta talk to you. Hey man, just sit here, okay?
You not touch me though. I'm getting cool with y'all. Please don't touch me.
We're just
Boomers are boomers. They get enough of their own BS. That's fine. The problem is that Gen Xers think that they're above it all because all the media ever talks about are boomers and millennials. And so because Gen Xers got skipped, they think that they're above it all and think that like they're better when they're no better than any other generation. That's what I'm saying. That's why they have this sort of high and mighty attitude among them.
just trying to figure out what all happened.
I don't know what happened. All I know is the swoon and that was that.
I gotta talk to you. Ow! Ow! Police brutality.
No, I'm fine, man. I'm straight, man. I'm not hurt. None of that. None of that shit's hurt, man. I'm a gangster. I don't play that shit. Niggas hurt me. I don't know them, man. Take my hand. We talking, man. What's up? Oh, we talking, gang. What's up, folks?
Were they? Didn't they just push each other and now they're hugging?
Come on, I'm my brother, folks.
Let me go. Don't put your motherfucking hands on me. I don't give a. Don't put your motherfucking hands on me. I don't give a.
She's saying this to an officer. I'm sorry, what? This, whoo, boy. She's right up in this officer's face, and she jerked her arm away from him Man.
Don't put your hands on me.
Huh? What's your name? I'm not telling you that, but just know I'm straight. Ain't nothing wrong, none of that. I'm fine. I'm just trying to go home now.
Back.
The 21-year-old female, later identified as Desire, then grabbed the other officer's arm.
Are you racist? Oh, there it is. Are you racist? And she's putting her hand on an officer's. So why is she putting her hands on the officer? What is going on with this generation?
Are you racist? You saw them hugging. They were just hugging. I got it.
The officer is racist because the officer's trying to break up their hug.
Video.
Get off of me. Put your hands behind your back. I ain't trying to press no charges. I ain't trying to start no shit. I'm gonna go home, man.
Now. I'm not doing anything. I'm trying to calm my family down. Why are you touching me? Why are you touching me?
I didn't do no way. Why are you touching me? I didn't do it. Back. I'm just telling you to back. It started in the bar. All I know is motherfucker touched my homie. I had to see what's up and punch me. That's it. Nothing else, nothing less.
They punch you at.
Don't matter. It don't matter where he punched me. It just matter they hit me, folks. Stop touching me again.
Well, it does matter if you're going to make a case and you want to press charges. It kind of matters that you tell the officer how they hit you, where they hit you.
I didn't do nothing. Stop touching me. I didn't do nothing. Stop touching me. I'm trying to go back to my house. Stop touching me.
Badge and name number.
Stop touching me. It wasn't nothing serious. It literally ain't serious. A little scuffle. I ain't worried about shit. Like, it was just kind of like.
Were you involved?
Yeah, I was involved, but like, I wasn't in it too much. Like I said, anything I did, I defended myself. That's it, bro. He punched me and I
Were you
defended myself.
defending him?
Yes, bro. This is my motherfucking brother. I'm not gonna let no touch him.
What are you doing? Why are you arresting him? No, why are you arresting him?
I'm not putting my hands behind my shit.
What did he do? What did he do?
Stop touching me. Come on, bro. This is crazy. I'm about to go to jail for what?
Stop grabbing me all aggressive. I will put my hands on my back.
Do it.
Stop grabbing me aggressive. Say please.
Okay, do it.
Say please? What? Man, I'm going to get in trouble if I say anything.
Because you just came and grabbed me.
I said please, do it.
What did he do? Tell me what he did.
I'm not putting my hands behind my shit. I didn't do shit. Go.
What is he getting arrested
Stop
for?
touching me. Can y'all let me go?
No, we gotta figure out what's going on.
Okay, me and my homie was talking about something that had nothing to do with nobody.
Okay, that's what we gotta figure out.
Okay, why am I being detained, bro?
You need to stop her out.
Taylor, I mean, can y'all let me go at least? I'm not gonna
stay cool with us.
Yes, I do, sir.
49, everyone's detained.
I didn't even do nothing though.
What did you name me?
My name is Desire.
Have an ID on me.
Yes, I do.
I'm not putting my hands.
Okay, why? For what?
What is you? Stop! I was not. Don't worry about it. Stop touching me. I came up. I seen what's up. Punch me in my mouth.
Well, don't you want us to like figure out who it is, maybe?
No, I don't give a f. If they want to get to their word by themselves, I'm ready to catch a one-on-one fight. I'm not a. On my homie, I don't need y'all protection. I'm not a. You feel me? I'm not no. I don't need y'all protection.
Idol, thank you for the $10. You're right, Artie, and I'm Gen X. I watched my share of fights in college and all sorts of other shit. Only difference is there were no body cams or phones recording us doing it. And for the record, I'm not saying that millennials don't deserve a lot of crap. Of course we do. I'm a member of the older millennial, 85. I believe millennials start in 81. I think that's what it is. So I'm part of the older millennials. I don't deny our bullshit. It's just that the Gen Xers really, really love the smell of their own farts. That's all I'm saying.
Am I doing something illegal?
It's in my car.
Yes, you're obstructing.
It's in my car.
You gotta back up.
It's
But I'm right here.
We're trying to investigate something. You need to back up.
Am I doing something illegal right now?
Jada, bag. I'm not doing anything wrong.
No, but that's my problem. They saw you hugging somebody and they're trying to trip.
That's fine. Let them do that.
Stop twisting my arm, then.
Let go.
You are.
I'm literally. He's like, I'm literally not twisting your arm.
You are.
What's the
I'm standing straight. You got my arm like this. How you not twisting my arm?
That's the problem over there.
We're just gonna walk around here. There's too much noise. Not do nothing. Literally, stop touching me,
Let him
folks.
go. You're
Stop
right.
touching me,
Let him
then.
go.
My name is Devontae. Stop touching me, folks. Stop touching me.
They put on, bro. If they was really about that, they wouldn't have 3 days homies. You feel me?
So it's three of them
It's
versus
just me and him. All I seen was he get hit, and I'm trying to figure out who the f touching my home.
Okay, stop touching me, then. Fuck what you talking about? I didn't do
He
shit.
was not
I don't
in the
have
fight.
no reason to
Take the
run. I
camera.
didn't do shit. Touching me.
But why is she punching you in the face?
Well, who punched me? Nobody punched me.
On my soul,
Nobody punched me. Nobody punched me. What are you talking about?
I just feel like I'm black with dread, so y'all gonna get on my ass. I'm not even from here.
There it is.
Have cameras down.
Okay, I'm not from here.
I'm just trying to get my baby daddy, so that's odd. I'm not trying to do nothing
We're just gonna stand right here. We're gonna stand right here.
Because you got me in handcuffs, well, can you take me out the handcuffs? I'm calm. I haven't touched you, nothing. Ashanti, back up.
Okay, y'all need to back up. You are like really close to this officer.
You guys have to wait back there, okay? Please, and thank you.
They're not arresting me. They're talking to me. Am I arrested? Or am I talking to y'all? I'm detained right now. I'm detained. Okay, cool.
As Devontae continued to lose his shit, a 25-year-old guy named Logan, who was not involved, decided to step in.
Why? Logan. Idiot.
They touched me. I would have been. I would have been beating the f somebody. Somebody touched me. Nobody touched me. Nobody touched me.
Okay.
Nobody
You're not free to go,
touched me.
Devontae. Get out of my face. Devontae, you're not free to go.
My head hurts. I don't even know. Like, you getting names about me ain't gonna happen.
Do you have your ID?
It's in my coat. I don't have my coat. What's your first name? Jaquan. Jayquan.
That's the way. I don't know who swung. I don't know nothing. I'm looking at.
Nobody touched me, gang. Nobody touched me. Nobody touched me.
Get away from me.
Nobody touched me, folks.
I get it.
Oh my God, folks, I hate these bitches, folks.
I'm saying though, everybody, why did y'all grab me? Because me and him was talking.
We have cameras.
But the cameras don't mean I didn't do anything. That has nothing to do with me.
Nobody touched me, before I want to go home. Nobody touched me.
Stop.
Who the hell are you? Who are you? Why are you here? What are you doing?
Why is it always me, folks?
I accidentally hit the security guard because I thought he was the one who punched me. I didn't know who punched me. You gotta realize, I don't know who punching me.
Nobody touched me. Why is it always me? I want to go home. Nobody touched me.
Oh my God, this is people. This is alcohol. This is alcohol. You know how I found out, I realized that I am getting older, is that I mean, yeah, I was getting sick. I could feel myself getting sick by like Thursday on the cruise. But in the entire cruise, I was not able to stay awake enough for the like nightclub events on the ship. I was basically chilling in bed at like 10:30, 10:45. That's how I knew. Yeah. Yeah, I'm older now.
Find out what happened.
What? Okay, I didn't touch nobody. Nobody.
Someone hit me, and he was the closest to me.
Sir, I just want to hit my vape. Take me out the handcuffs, please.
Oh my God. To hell with this generation. Can you please get me out of these handcuffs so I can hit my vape? Please, what the fuck?
Just look at them. No, look at the cameras.
He needs to just talk to him. He just needs to talk to him.
I didn't touch nobody. Nobody touched me. No.
So what, were they white, black?
I don't know. Someone punched me. That's all I know.
You know nothing about it, like what they were wearing?
No. All I know is whoever punched me, punched me.
I did not see nothing. I hear you. I don't know what's in your vape. I don't know if it's THC, which is illegal in the state. Just bear with me.
I forgot this is in Minnesota. Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all keep saying y'all have on camera. Me what? It's 1 billion people. I'm not fighting. I'm not fighting.
We responded to a fight.
Okay, so you respond to a fight, but a black.
Nobody touched me. Nobody touched me. Nobody touched me. I didn't touch nobody.
I'm sorry, I apologize. I was just trying to get my baby father. That was it. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. I wasn't trying to be rude. I didn't mean none of that.
I understand. Things got a little out of hand.
They did.
Everyone got a little out of hand.
And I'm intoxicated.
Yep. We were provided a description of a male who was predominantly involved.
With dreads. With a white shirt.
White shirt, black pants.
Okay. How many men out here with dreads and white and black and white shirt with
I mean, if the cops had a description of white tee, black pants, and dreads, African American, look, I'm sorry, you kind of like If that's what they got, then you're a literal match for the description. I'm sorry.
With black pants.
He's tweaking. I'm not giving y'all my idea. I just told you my name and my birthday. I'm not. Okay. He know me. That's my real birthday. Nobody touched me. I didn't touch nobody.
I'm not the only one.
You were in that group of like.
Oh my! I'm not fighting. Me and my homie had a disagreement, so we're hashing it out. Right or wrong?
Y'all hear me, right? I didn't touch nobody. Nobody touched me. Nobody touched me. I didn't touch nobody. Why I gotta stay here? Leave me alone, folks. Why I gotta stay here? Nobody touched me. I didn't touch nobody. Why I gotta stay here? Leave me alone, folks. Can I go to the crib?
Not right now.
Ain't nobody finna tell you I touched them, folks. Can I go home?
Then just give us 5 minutes and we'll be on your way.
Oh my God.
There's no reason to even have this argument.
Like, I'm being detained for no reason. Like, this is irritating me, bro.
Jesus Christ. Can we stop with the race?
You know what I'm saying?
True. God knows how many times cops get that all the time. With this generation. These kids don't even know. I bet you they have no idea what a Modern Warfare 2 Xbox Live lobby was like. They have no idea.
And plus, I'm a little lit. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little lit. I'm tipsy. So whoever grabbed me was, and this and one of the security sitting there grabbing me. So I'm thinking he the one who hit me.
Devontae, if you got nothing in it, there's no reason to argue.
I don't have to do with this. He worked at the bar. He worked at the bar. Can I go home? I'm calling. Nobody touched me. I didn't touch nobody.
Me and my homie was having a disagreement, as you seen. Did you not see that? Our disagreement, we were talking. Listen, just listen to me. I have a baby mama out here. We have something else going on with CPS and everything. She grabbed me saying we have stuff bigger.
I don't know why you volunteered that information.
I ripped her off of me. She ripped my shirt.
Nobody touched me. I didn't touch nobody. I want to go, folks. I want to go. It's cold as nobody touched me. He worked at the bar. He worked at the bar. He telling you nobody touched me. I didn't touch nobody.
That's what happened.
Okay. All right. Put your hands behind your back. You're going to be under arrest.
What am I under arrest for?
Disorderly conduct and possibly battery.
What the is that? Can you prove that? You know how many
nobody touched me. I didn't touch nobody. I want to go home. Can I go home? Nobody touched me. I didn't touch nobody.
When you saw a girl slap him, that's where the issue is. You let that girl.
Cause of what? Nobody touched me. I can't go home. Nobody touched me. I didn't do nothing to nobody, so I can't go home, folks.
You're detained.
He's like an NPC, like stuck in a loop.
Guys, my partner was trying to steal. I don't know who that guy is, but you were reaching out, grabbing at my partner, interfering with what he was doing. Can't do that. That's obstruction. Okay.
I don't even know what's going on.
Nobody touched me. I didn't touch nobody. He grabbed
out the bar. I'm not worried about what. Wondering why he getting out the bar by the bouncer because all I saw was a.
This grabbed me for no reason. He grabbed me for no reason. He grabbed me for no reason. He didn't see me as. He grabbed.
Live polka music every Friday and Saturday night. Okay, you know what? I should do a research trip to La Crosse, Wisconsin.
For no reason, he didn't see me as.
Man, I can't talk.
He did not see me as. Grab me for no reason. I want to go home. I'm cold. You see me shaking, folks. You see me shaking. I want to go home. Didn't nobody touch me. I didn't touch nobody, folks. Y'all study to my some girl punched me in the face. Didn't nobody touch me, folks. Nobody touched me. I want to go home, folks.
Why am I going to jail in La Crosse on a Saturday night? The week.
Because it's YouTube!
Yeah, before Christmas, why me, bro? This is crazy. What is the 95 that mean? Take him to jail?
Yep.
My sister isn't handcuffed. She did not touch him. So
she didn't touch me.
Him back to break.
She didn't. It's not about her touching him. It's about her touching the officer.
She didn't touch me. I didn't touch her. I want to go home.
You can't touch people.
She did not touch me. I did not touch her. I want to go home. I want to go home.
Shove them in front of police.
Like whatever.
She did not touch me. She didn't touch me. She didn't. She didn't.
Shut up and stop yelling.
No, because y'all got me here and I'm cold and I want to leave. I didn't do shit. What you talking about? Can you shut your
They were fighting. My baby daddy wasn't even fighting. I was just trying to grab him because he's trying to break up the fight. Okay. And then when the officer grabbed him, I was trying to grab my baby father because he wasn't doing it. They were having a conversation. Yeah. Those two weren't fighting. These guys over here that the police officer's talking to now, they were fighting with the group of friends that we came here with. Okay. So my baby father was trying to make sure that his friends were okay, and he was separating the fight.
Can I go home?
You're about to go in handcuffs.
For what? I didn't do shit. I want to go home. She didn't touch me. I didn't touch her.
Hey, I'm going to look at cameras and you
can exactly, and I can go home because this goofy ass nigga didn't touch her. She didn't touch me. I want to go home. You bit on my arm and with some goofy ass shit. She didn't touch me. I didn't touch her. I want to go home.
Okay, can I at least see the cameras? Okay, we're just going to put you in the back of the car for now. Bro, I need to at least talk to my baby mom. I don't want to tweak. Listen, I don't want to be on a cold blue cam. Can I at least talk to my baby mom?
Oh no! Oh no, he knows! Oh, he just called it out! He knows! Oh no! Oh God, no!
Can I at least see the cameras? Okay, we're just going to put you in the back of the car for now. Bro, I need to at least talk to my baby mom. I don't want to tweak. Listen, I don't want to be on a cold blue cam. Can I
name drop!
At least talk to my baby mama. Not right now. We have a lot going on, bro. We have a lot going on, too. Can you just at least bring her to her car? We're going to head back up there. Her name is Desire.
At this point, it was still unclear whether Devontae was directly involved, as officers awaited command staff's review of city video. Still, he kept pushing his limits.
Cooperate next time.
I'm cooperating.
Back up.
You touching me?
I literally told the bouncer, I'm like, get him out of here, literally.
Yeah. All right. He done messed up right there. Oh man, what did I do? Oh no, what did I just do?
They were fighting. My baby daddy wasn't even fighting. I was just trying to grab him.
Her name is Desire.
At this point, it was still unclear whether Devontae was directly involved, as officers awaited command staff's review of city video. Still, he kept pushing his limits.
Cooperate next time.
I'm cooperating.
Back up.
Yep, that'll get you arrested right there. Yep, you're gone. We're done. Bye. See ya. Later.
You touching me?
Now you're under arrest.
He literally touched me.
Now you're under arrest.
He literally
You don't punch cops.
And in the mix of the fight getting separated, you guys came up and was grabbing everybody, so everybody...
Well, he didn't punch him, but he absolutely battered the officer.
The tensions got really high.
I did not punch you, bro. I did not punch you, bro.
Now you're gonna go to jail.
I did not punch him, bro. I did not punch him.
Yep.
So everybody was grabbing on everybody. I never intentionally meant to grab the officer like, hey, no, don't do your job. No, that wasn't the case. I was trying to grab my father like...
Bro, he literally...
I'm sorry. I remember the previous... we go back to the video. You were absolutely grabbing the officer's arm deliberately. You were not trying to grab your baby daddy. That cop provoked and antagonized him, and he wonders why the dude's both pissed off. Okay. Dre. The reason the cops have him there is because he is under suspicion of being in a fist fight with somebody outside of the bar. They lawfully have him detained while they're checking the security cameras to identify who was participating in the fight. All the while, this dude is on permanent NPC dialogue loop and would just not shut the hell up. And then when he walked up to the officer's space, the officer, with valid authority, in my opinion, moved him back to give the officer space, and that's when he slapped his arm. I'm sorry. Look, I know you're all about the ACAB, but this ain't it, Chief.
Push his hand off of me, gang.
Because you're screaming 2 inches in my face.
Gang, I'm not, bro. I'm literally not, bro.
Back up.
Gang, I'm trying.
Meanwhile, this dude, Logan, is here. What is happening?
Bro, I'm telling you what's happening. Bro, I'm literally telling him what's happening.
Let's go. Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
You need to back up.
Guys, stay there. So these are the two like victims, I guess. Not sharing information on who they are, not giving any information on the suspects.
Do you guys have IDs on here? No. Can I have them, please? I don't have my ID. Okay, can you give her your name, please? No. Right now you're detained. If not, you're going to go in handcuffs and go to jail. So
my name's Dante.
Perfect. Can you give her that? Can I have your name, sir? Yeah. Okay.
So
Let him go.
You said he's your baby daddy, baby
Yeah,
father. You're trying to grab it.
Let him go.
Actually, you know what? I would like to ask more questions. Obviously, you're detained right now, so I need to read your rights before I.
That's also a smart move by the officer there because, you know. Yeah.
Ask you questions. So.
What's your first name?
Y'all can take me to jail then, because I. Bro,
touch
me again, we're gonna have problems. So knock
Bro, you literally. I'm going to jail.
You punched me in the arm.
Bro, I pushed your hand.
Don't punch cops.
You. There's the admit. It doesn't matter if it's a punch or push. You batter the officer. That's all it takes.
Bro, please watch the cameras, bro.
While they took Devontae into custody, Logan decided to keep interfering with the arrest.
Stop following.
No, that's not
Stop. Logan, you weirdo.
My baby father is over there. I think he has a white shirt.
What is Logan doing? Why is he following?
White shirt. Bro, are you really taking me to jail, bro?
Yes.
I did not touch you, bro.
Obstruction and battery to law enforcement.
You need to back up. Otherwise, you're going to go in handcuffs back up and go to the side.
I'll go with him.
No.
Please.
What the why? What are you talking about?
Watch the camera. I did not. Bro, are you serious?
Go to the sidewalk.
I'll go with him.
Bro,
go to the sidewalk.
I'll go with him.
No.
Bro, look at me. Are you serious? Yeah. Please, I did not.
This for way too long.
Sorry, we'll get him out.
Okay,
I'm
go
sorry.
to the sidewalk.
Hold on, I know.
I'll go with him.
Bro, I did not touch you.
You punched me right in the arm.
Bro, I pushed your arm off of me, bro. Are you serious right now?
You seriously need to back up.
Are you serious right now? Bro, I pushed your arm.
No.
Yeah, I mean, Kyle gave him plenty of chances.
Bro, I did not
what an
punch
idiot.
This man, bro.
You're under arrest for
Bro,
obstruction.
I did not punch this man.
You did.
Bro,
Get back, dude.
Let
Get
go
back.
of your wrist.
I know you did. You know I did not.
And then there's this guy.
Can you guys walk that way?
Hey, fo, he didn't touch us, bro.
All right, stop.
He didn't touch us, bro. I'm being 100, bro. He didn't touch folks.
What's your last name again?
Dude, you're spitting
Man,
on me.
please, I did not punch this man. I did not punch this man.
And could I just have you back away for a second? Just right there is fine. I just can't have you.
Okay.
Aww.
No, I know you did.
Let go of your wrist.
I did not punch this man.
Let go.
What is this dude doing?
Oh, please.
This guy does not deserve it. He does because he won't leave. He could have walked away about 100 times. And he could have stood up on the sidewalk and not been dead behind us, okay?
I know.
Okay.
Sorry.
He is. It's obstruction. It's a misdemeanor. Okay. It's $100.
We were trying to help him.
Okay.
He is trying to.
Okay.
But this guy did not. Just try to understand me.
I know.
Whatever you have to do, he is being.
I know. Just drop it. I know.
Bro, oh my. Bro, him. I did not touch him.
My man Devontae will not shut up.
Bro, why do y'all be like, ma'am, bro, I did not push it. I did not put my hands on nobody. I did.
Just take him.
Devontae.
This guy did not hit you. All right. Right here, Max. Let's just go here. Is anybody in here? Could you use your car?
Is that 23?
33.
Those guys have a barber shop.
Those guys were fighting. They were fighting the group of friends that we were with. So in the bar, it happened because the guy. Shut up, Ashanti. The guy with the long hair over there. Like you just.
They're here.
This guy did not hit you. I just want that for the record. All right, lift up your hands. This guy did not hit you.
I mean, he did, but that's cool.
52, who's in squad 23? 10-4. And I'm going to take your squad down to jail.
The guy that you guys just took into custody with the curly long hair, he was the one fighting.
Okay.
He was the one fighting our friend that you just took to jail right now.
So we got the right guys.
Yes, you guys got the right guys.
Yeah, he didn't hear you. He didn't hear you.
There you go.
Please, my phone, bro. I did not push this man. Bro,
52, if I didn't advise, I'm with Devontae Riles right now.
Can you guys please back away? Seriously, back up. Go farther. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
What about everybody else, man?
What?
Devontae, stop yelling, man.
My phone, I did not touch.
I did not touch her. I did not touch her.
I'm trying my hardest.
All right. Scoot that way a little bit more.
There you go, boss.
Have a good night, NCT.
Oh, my phone.
I have your phone, Devontae. Stop yelling, dude.
Bro, I did not touch nobody, folks. I don't understand that shit. I didn't touch nobody. Why I gotta go to jail?
Yes, he hit my baby father right in the face, and he was trying to grab him out of the bar. He threw him out of the bar. Ask the bouncer. I literally told the bouncer, I'm like, get him out of here, literally. I didn't do nothing wrong. I don't know why I'm in handcuffs. I'm the wrong one.
I'm going to try and get you out of those soon, okay?
But
So
tell
can,
me
can,
your
can you guys back
Crazy.
off again?
Can y'all back up, please? I'm just trying to get out these hands.
So she was obstructing. She was grabbing that jelly.
Okay, back a car.
I'm going to jail.
Well, because you can't remember your birthday, it's just kind of weird.
Well, I'm kind of up. You don't get that?
You said I did?
Devontae, I saw you. You swiped your hand at his arm. You don't get to do
I
that, man.
swiped his hand off of me.
Because you're standing 2 inches from his face.
Like, can I just go home, man? Like, I ain't doing nothing. Like, folks ain't nothing happening.
Can you keep your hands out of your pockets, man?
Thanks, buddy. Guy just would not leave. He had nothing to do with it.
I pushed him back 6 times.
I know. Someone's in this car. Is there anyone in that one?
I think that's the man car. Go across the street.
Carol took my car, so.
That's fine. Go across the street.
Here goes.
Why am I going to jail?
You just said you were going to let
Why am I going to jail?
You don't get to be 2 inches from our faces, man. That's all there is to it. And then
Oh my God,
he pushed you back and you swiped his arm away. I watched the whole thing. It's on my body camera. There'll be a whole report.
Devontae, too. I'm just trying to get him to calm down. He can't understand why I went into an escort with him. The suspect, he's grabbing onto him, preventing him from going to jail.
Well, did you see his...
And then the girl was hitting him, so I'm like, dude, she's hitting you. And she's like, no, he's not.
Was
No,
it
she's
the girl
not.
in the black shirt?
That one right in the front.
She can go to jail, too.
100% in front of us. She's shoving him in the face.
She wouldn't let me go make contact. She's like in my face, and I'm pushing her away.
Can I talk to your sergeant, please? Like, I literally didn't do nothing at all.
No, he actually, at the time when we arrested all these people, he just came up here and would not leave us. I pushed him back. He's literally, so he's going for obstruction.
Do you see an obstructing?
Yeah.
My guess is that you weren't listening to what officers were telling you to do.
It wasn't even like that, man. Can you explain to her what happened, please? It was not like that at all.
Any idea whose car this is?
No, go ahead and take it. We're going to figure it out later.
Oh, man. I'm going to jail for swiping an officer arm off because somebody threw a drink.
Stop admitting to that, bro.
in my face and punched me. Are you serious? Are you serious?
Devontae, a drink being thrown in your face had nothing to do with the whole conversation we were having.
Also true.
For 5 minutes.
I'm throwing a drink off of him. I'm telling him ain't nobody touched me.
Dude,
Him
for
pushing
5
me.
minutes, you're sitting there screaming in our faces, and then
Bro,
you're
he bending
standing.
my arm behind my back because I'm telling him I didn't do nothing, folks, and I want to leave, folks. That's
Logan's gone. He's gone. Jesus. If he just would have walked away, I don't know why he wouldn't walk away.
He wouldn't walk away. I'm telling you. I told him 3 times. He wasn't even involved.
He wasn't even involved. Nope. I have no idea.
So he already got taken to the shop.
Wrong, folks. Like, why am I in here, G? I did not. He pushed me, folks. He looked at me in my face and said, "You've been doing this for way too long." What? I've been doing what, folks?
He was talking about yelling in our faces, man. Like, we let it go on for almost too long. That's what he's saying.
Almost too long for what? I don't even go downtown.
Okay.
But you were downtown tonight. What does that have to do with anything?
Get him home safe. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Sir. Thanks, man. You good? Yeah, we're all good. What the hell happened? So as soon as you walked away and you got him calmed down, he gets like two inches from my face, and he's like, "F you forgot my arm." And so I'm like, "Dude, you got to get out of my face, Devontae." And he just goes wham right in my right in my vest and my arm, and I'm like, "You can't punch a cop, dude." He's like, "I only punched your arm." I'm like, "It doesn't matter."
Hello.
It doesn't matter, true.
That door. He's just screaming and just you can't even talk to him. So he's not gonna sit during booking.
Treat them like that. That's crazy. I just want y'all to treat the two darkest motherfuckers around
Say what?
Like they some criminals, but the two light-skinned motherfuckers in there perfectly fine.
Hey, your name's not coming back. Any reason for that? Do you have that picture you talked to on your phone?
I literally just said my name.
Right, it's not coming back.
How is it not coming back? Look it up again. I literally said
I'm
my
going
birthday.
to detain you right now until we figure out who you are.
I love that for you guys. I love that.
You're not coming back right now, so I'm just going to...
I love the police. Y'all do your job. I love that.
So right now...
God,
Are you mad at me?
This is a fair tactic.
Mike is mad at me.
Good job.
As long as we get you back, you'll be all right, okay?
Listen, man, I really don't care. All I know is I ain't do shit.
No, if you didn't do anything, we get your name back, you'll be on your way, okay? That's all we got to do.
Have your ID on you?
Time for Logan.
Yep.
Hold on, stay in there.
I literally said Dante. I literally told you that. I'm not gonna sit here and lie about my motherfucking name. I lie about my name for that's goofy. I ain't do nothing. So why the f I need to lie
It might be a
about my
shock
name?
to you, but people lie to us all.
Unfortunately.
Well, of course, you guys are police. I'm not gonna sit here and f deny that.
What's your address?
Well, I live in California, but
Luckily. How many people y'all took to jail? Like, y'all won't just got hurt. I hate y'all so.
Everybody went to jail from this.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just doing my job.
I didn't say you. I said your sergeant.
Oh, I don't agree with your opinion of her. I highly respect my sergeant, but you can have your own opinion.
I just wanted to let him know that there's a guy that got taken in, Logan.
That's your buddy.
Logan,
Yeah,
he's in a
he
white
went to jail.
sweatshirt.
Yeah,
yes,
he went to
yes. I mean, whatever he did, I understand, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm
Logan just seems like the dude who thinks the stripper really likes him. Oh no.
on the inside, whatever was going on, he was not involved.
Okay, yeah,
He was
I
just
understand
very-
that.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was. So what? The reason he's going to jail is for obstruction because
Right.
I gave him
Right.
so many opportunities.
To
I pushed
back
him
off.
away
Right.
probably 10 times.
Okay.
And he refused.
Okay.
And
Once everything was going off, I saw somebody was on the ground, but Logan himself was not involved.
okay.
Logan was not
I
involved.
understand that.
Hi, Logan. Like, what? She didn't like me? But, like, bro, I dropped 250 on her.
You can go first.
Hey, can you hear me?
Is there room for a little more? Can you ask them if they want me to wait?
What do you got?
Female. That's right. Wait. We gotta wait a sec. They're pulling the Sally for it, so.
After reviewing the footage, it was confirmed that Dante was actively involved in the fight and would be taken into custody.
All right, Dante. It sounds like they watched the camera footage and saw you throwing punches too, so.
Yeah, I threw a punch because I didn't know who it was, but.
I know.
3738.
What do you mean? They hit me first.
They're in jail, I know.
But what did I do?
You'll have disorderly conduct as well, too.
I defended myself, though.
That's fair.
How was that fair if I defended myself and
that's fine.
I'm going to jail for disorderly
It's
conduct?
just with I didn't review the camera footage. All right.
What you mean?
So I'm just letting you know you're under arrest.
All I'm saying, someone grabbed me and like that was it. Like I don't know.
I don't know what they're saying down there, man. It's just
We said that you were involved in an incident downtown that created disturbance. You were throwing punches. I understand that. You said your homies got jumped. I get that. But when you're involved in something like that, the correct response is
What do you
to
mean?
call police.
Listen, I didn't touch him.
Everybody else
I did.
who's
I
involved
promise
in
you.
here too is
Listen,
going
I'm
to
gonna keep
jail
it a
too.
buck. I didn't touch him. You can see in the footage. I didn't touch them. They hit me first when I got out of bounds, and all I did was swing back because they kept hitting me. 3 people hit me in the face. I'm not gonna allow them to keep hitting me. Is that fair or not fair? I got punched in the face a couple times.
did?
So, yeah.
You did? You got punched in the face?
Yeah, that fucking kid in the red hat was swinging like a...
Okay.
I'm fine. He hit like a bitch. Not gonna hit it. Bro, I'm defending myself. You can see in the video, outside, literally, I didn't swing on, I literally only swung on someone that was hitting me.
Who's got dude in red hat? Yeah, I think that handles it. Jesus Christ.
Gee, I told him your BM did not touch me. I did not touch you. I told him I did not touch nobody touched me. I still ended up here somehow, throwing some whole ass. I told him nobody touched me. I did not touch him. I went downtown for it. I still ended up down there like that.
I'm out of handcuffs. When I got here originally, there was one female that could have went to jail because she played the card of she was trying to make me avoid the original suspect, and she ran into me and was like, "I have a question. I have a question, and she wouldn't get out of my way. I like had to shove her against the wall to get her out of my way, and then she just kept like basically trying to tackle me. Well, that original suspect, so I don't know what happened on video or whatnot, but I tried grabbing him, and then the guy that punched Jelly, they like started trying to hug each other because I think they knew they were gonna go to jail, so they started hugging each other and like playing it off.
Yeah,
and
I knew it.
Grabbed him and immediately just walked him back here.
I knew. I know I'm not crazy. I saw like, wait, weren't these dudes like just fighting each other and then all of a sudden they're hugging? What?
We're gonna go with him, okay? We're gonna hop in right over. I'll meet you down there.
Jeez. The guy that's going for obstructing, he just kept coming up to me, Jelly, and Carol, and like within 2 feet, not even, and I gave him like 6 opportunities by like shoving him back and saying go to the sidewalk, and he would just get my face and like, oh, he didn't do anything.
I don't even know who is the arresting officer. You? Jelinski told me what to do. I don't. Oh my gosh.
I would say this kid is just, I don't think he was pretending like he knew people. He was just following us everywhere. It was like bumping Brody, and Brody had to push him back, so it's like.
After transporting Devontae to the jail, a secondary search revealed 8 individually packaged bundles of cocaine on him. It was also discovered that he was out on a misdemeanor bond at the time.
This is so dumb.
Why? Why?
It was like bumping Brody, and Brody had to push him back, so it's like.
After transporting Devontae to the jail, a secondary search revealed 8 individually packaged bundles of cocaine on him. It was also discovered that he was out on a misdemeanor bond at the time.
This is so dumb. Literally, I don't even know, like.
Imagine this is what you're using drugs out of. Ripped up Quick Trip bags.
Wait, who's this?
Devontae's.
He had that on him? You charge him with intent? Is that him?
I mean, you gotta look at it, see what it is. I think it's coke. What's your name?
You're gonna go with Brandon.
I've just been waiting till.
You got one in your car?
Yeah.
So do I. 9652. We're just gonna wait out here unless they want us to bring these guys in. If you can ask them. Just wait out in your car. We don't need more people than we need, especially if they were all fighting against each other.
Yeah, it's a cluster. Our entire shift's at Sallyport. Carol took my car. I took Arbor's car. I don't.
If I get in one of those canine cars, I'm afraid that the little thing's gonna open up and the dogs.
You have someone in your car?
Dude, this kid is like, was just following the people that got arrested. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, no, that's my buddy. I'm like, dude, you do not know him. Like, you do not know this guy, bro.
Oh, so you don't got anyone then?
Oh, you still have someone back?
Yeah, I'm waiting for them to clear out. There's so many people in the Sallyport or in the pre-booking room. Does he have someone? No. This is the busiest I've ever seen the Sallyport. Is absolute chaos.
One thing I always tell myself is lacrosse is bad luck. I literally always tell myself that lacrosse is bad luck. Literally. All the time. I swear to God, if my mom died, he went to the federal prison for me. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You have a great day. You guys have a great night. You guys see you.
Sweet noise.
I got that desired. She was the one grabbing at you.
Oh yeah. She also hit.
Avalon, he gets it twice too. Doesn't he? Once for possession? Yeah, potentially. Yeah.
Okay.
Those are 2 separate charges.
I was just telling my thigh. I saw her do that.
She just kept shoving and shoving and shoving. And then she was like grabbing on me, she literally grabbed Max to try to get her off, so she can go for DC obstruction.
Yeah, that's exactly what.
Yeah, I think pretty much everybody's going for DC obstruction.
All right, we're gonna get in there. So my partner parked really close. Can you kind of slide your way out? Yeah, we're gonna walk around the back. It's out of the hood of my car.
How many people have y'all taken in?
Do you grab a seat over here, Frank?
Hey!
She might find out right away. She has to make a call. Actually, her guy.
You have it?
That's her person that might find her out.
Someone's here to buy some out of it.
What do you mean? They took me to jail for nothing.
What do I do?
Can you tell Carol to take squad 31 when he leaves and bring it down to armor?
Logan, you cannot move. You gotta hold still.
Based on the city surveillance video reviewed by police, Here's what actually went down according to the report. Jaquan is seen throwing multiple hands, appearing to kick off the entire incident. As the first officer arrives, he starts to walk away, but quickly gets into an argument with Devontae, who had also been involved in the
See, this is why I'm a member of Code Blue Cam's channel. You know what? They have production values. None of this AI bullshit. They actually care.
Earlier scuffle. Jaquan squares up to Devontae, who removes his jacket and shirt, both taking a boxer stance. Just as they're about to fight in single-digit temps, Desire throws a cup of unknown liquid in Devontae's face. Both men are then warned that officers are approaching. Shortly later, Desire repeatedly pushes Devontae, causing him to grab onto Jaquan right as police walk up. However, before any of this, a witness reported that a male in a red hat, likely Dante, allegedly walked up behind a bouncer and punched him 3 times in the back of the head, which led to multiple bouncers rushing in and throwing everyone out of the bar. As a result of the shitfest that resulted in 5 arrests, Jaquan, the primary aggressor, was charged with misdemeanor disorderly conduct. Devontae, the guy Jaquan was squaring up with, was charged with felony possession with intent, cocaine, misdemeanor counts of resisting obstructing an officer, disorderly conduct, and bail jumping. Desire was charged with misdemeanor counts of resisting obstructing an officer and disorderly conduct. Logan, the guy who had nothing better to do, was also charged with misdemeanor counts of resisting obstructing an officer and disorderly conduct. Dante was charged with misdemeanor disorderly conduct and also received citations for underage consumption of alcohol and underage in a bar totaling $300. However, online records show no indication that the charges have been formally filed, or they may still be pending. Ultimately, the following cash bonds were given. Jaquan, $150. Devontae, $1,000. Desire, $450. Logan, $450, and Dante, $150.
Thank you, Wisconsin.
If your wardrobe's starting to look like evidence from a cold case, it's time for a refresh.
No.
Head over to codebluecam.com and pick up a new tee, hoodie, or...
All right, this is the one. This is gonna be the last one. Last one, guys. I promise. Next week we'll catch up to everything else.
Come on, you fat piggy! Well, I know there's nothing I can do about it now. I'm sitting here looking like an idiot.
On January 26th, 2025, officers were dispatched to Taco Bell in response to a couple who refused to leave the drive-thru. The incident escalated when the male passenger threw food at an employee due to an incorrect order.
Hey, Andy. Let her take it.
Okay.
Put the window down.
Taco stank.
No, put the window down.
We can't squeeze over there.
Yeah. Put it down all the way.
What's up?
Do you guys have your licenses on you? Okay, are there any guns or weapons or anything in the car? Okay. What happened tonight?
Let's separate them. Let's see if she can get out. See if she can squeeze out. Looks like she might have enough to open her door.
Would you mind coming out here and telling me that? I'm going to have you step out on that side, okay?
You want him out?
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah. Hey, miss. Miss. Hey, miss. Can you step out for me, please?
I don't want to step out of the car. There's no reason for
Okay,
me to
well,
step out.
I'm giving you a lawful order, so you need to step out of the car.
Can I ask why?
Because I told you to, and I'm allowed to.
But that's not a reason.
It is a reason. Now go ahead and step out.
No.
Step out of the car, you're going to go to jail. Step out of the car.
What have I done
I told you
wrong?
to step out of the car because I'm telling you. Step out of the car.
Listen.
Why don't you ask for another unit to respond because we're getting non-compliance from both occupants?
I'm telling you to get out of the car. Do you want to go?
Ah, okay. We got a rookie and an FTO.
Go to jail or go home?
No, I just want to ask what I've done wrong.
Because I told you to. Now step out.
But that's not a lawful. Listen,
Please step out of the car.
I like the ammunition you have. Listen, I'm talking. Can I please just talk to you?
No, step out.
Can I please ask why I have done
Because
nothing
I
wrong?
told you to. We're trying to investigate a possible crime. Now step out of the car.
Listen, you're on private property.
Just step out. Come on.
Oh, why do so many of these roadside attorneys have like sunshine long hair?
Come on, step out. Come on. I don't want to have to cut your seatbelt. Come on.
Don't
Step out.
say anything. Julia,
Step out of the car.
You can't say anything.
And I don't have a lot of room here, so I can't even reach in. Just step out. That's fine. Just step out.
I just didn't do anything.
You're not in trouble right now. Just step out. Come on.
I don't have to be in trouble because
I'm not saying you're in trouble. We're trying to investigate a possible crime. Step out. I don't have a lot of room to work. Just step out.
What is the possible crime?
Hey, stop reaching over there into the controls. Stop.
You need to.
And obscene gesture.
Stop reaching over there.
I literally can't speak in here. Just step out.
Just reaching over, pulling stalks and shit, punching her keys.
Just come on, talk to us. I'm just
He
gonna
was
talk to you. That's it.
encouraging her to be non-compliant and rolls up the window. So.
Okay. They confirmed these are the ones that threw
Oh
stuff
yeah,
at him?
and then we got the plate already. Yeah, and now.
So they got so apparently they got everything. They got the license plate, and the visual
It
match.
sounds like it might be a domestic. She wants him out, wants him in. She also sounds intoxicated behind the wheel a little bit. So we're just trying to get her out and separate him at this point, and she's not stepping out. And he's saying, you don't have a warrant, blah, blah, blah. So she's failing to comply, so step out.
Well, come on over here. Let's talk over here.
What are you doing?
It is. That's why we're trying to get you back here and just have a conversation, okay? Once we have a conversation, then we can clear things up.
Hey, this is tighter than I thought it was, and it's running. I don't like this, so let's just try to talk to her from right here. I don't want you to get squished, okay? Or have her throw in reverse. This is just a really bad spot altogether. So let's just try to do everything from over here. It looked like you had more room when I was over here.
That's why I was
but I don't want anyone getting squished.
Put the window back down. Put the window back down.
Hey, what's the crime?
What's the crime?
Yeah, what's the investigation?
Well, I mean, you're throwing stuff at employees, stuff like that. We just want to talk. Okay, then what? Put the
And windows back
window
up.
back down.
Hey, can you cooperate and step out?
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
I don't know. They're not soft sits, but they're absolutely like this guy's absolutely a roadside attorney.
Window. I don't know what they're on, but it looks like there's like spray.
Smelling alcohol?
I couldn't smell, but
Her
it
speech
looks
is
like
slurred.
there's
She's not
like...
making sense. She looks like her eyes look like she's f***ed up. We can't even get her out of the car to talk to her because she's not complying with our order to get out. So she's about to just be under arrest in general here. Okay. But the problem is, I don't want to do anything on that side of the car.
Yeah, we're still working on it.
Hey,
You need to step out now.
I can't hear you.
You need to step out. You're being detained right now. You need to step out of the vehicle. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to her. And yes, you're being detained. Put your window down, please. Because you're driving a vehicle, okay? You're suspected of a crime, and we believe you're intoxicated. You need to step out. You need to step out of the vehicle. I'm talking to her. You need to step out of the vehicle. You need to step out of the vehicle. Come on. Step out of the car.
I would rather, I can go through there. I would rather get him out. He can be detained too. He's being obstructive, and if we need to, have her come out this side of the car through him. I just don't want to get squished. And he's just doesn't
Step out of the car. Hey, unlock the doors. Unlock the door. Now.
Unlock the door.
Smash it.
Unlock the door. Open the window.
They already have the justification to get him out. Pen v. Mims. If they don't want to get out, they're not going to get out. They can bust the window.
Who called us? Who called us? Yeah. Who called? These are the two that were given the problem? Did somebody throw something at you guys?
It was on the floor, but we had him go out
Did they
and sweep it up.
throw it at somebody?
You're fine. You're fine. She has
Stand
never
by.
been a problem. She's been apologizing for him the entire time. So it's
Okay,
him.
so what do you...
Oh, so it's the guy. So it's the passenger. It's the guy who's the problem. Why am I not shocked with that fucking goofy hairstyle and like crooked glasses?
There's no crime committed.
Okay, so
you can
so
get
what do you want
sued
done?
And missing a front tooth.
for this.
I just needed them to leave my drive-through. I told them that like.
So they're trespassing.
Huh? We're leaving, and that's it.
So they're trespassing. Do you want them back ever?
No, we're done. We can leave. We're doing nothing illegal. We're not doing
I'm sorry?
anything. Why would you?
Okay, did you tell them to leave before?
Yeah.
And they wouldn't?
I told them to leave within the next 10 minutes. They sat at my drive-through window for like 15 minutes
Okay.
after receiving their order already. Which
Okay.
we had already paid for on the app.
Okay, do you want them?
I mean, assuming the body cam clock is correct, it is 4 o'clock in the morning.
Back at all?
Preferably.
Ever? No. Do you want advice on trespassing?
I just feel like that's what my GM would tell me.
What do you want us to do about that? Okay.
Trespass.
All right. Is she's intoxicated?
It would seem so, but she's not following orders to get out and even talk to her and investigate and separate from him.
Okay. You were asked to leave before.
Huh?
Okay. You were asked to leave
She
before.
didn't ask us to leave before. She
Okay.
said
Do you have your ID? Let's start over.
I didn't commit any
Okay,
crime.
yes, you're being trespassed from here because you guys aren't leaving.
I am in a car. I can't leave.
Okay.
So if
Well, it
I
also
walk-
sounds like you weren't letting her leave either, so.
How would I not let her leave when she's driving? How?
Okay. And you saw something going on between them? What was going on between them?
Her trying to get him out.
Like telling him to get out? Do you see anything going on between them other than that? Okay. All right, hey, roll your window down. Can you ask her to step out and talk to us? Okay, you're being advised to trespass, so I need to ID you. Give me your ID. Listen, identify yourself. You need to identify yourself, you're going to go to jail.
What?
You need to identify yourself, you're going to go to jail.
What
You understand?
crime am I?
You're trespassing. We're advising you on trespass.
I can't
listen,
leave.
Listen.
Listen, I'm leaving, and that's okay.
Just watch it. I got a punch.
Listen,
We need
if I
to get out of the car.
give you the ID.
Get out of the car. No,
I'll give
stop
you-
reaching.
Stop.
Get out of the car.
I'm giving you the ID.
Get out of the
Aw.
Stop.
Stop.
I'm giving you the ID.
Stop. You're under arrest. Unlock the car.
Why? I'm
Unlock the
just
car.
giving you the...
Unlock the car.
Don't try and real people.
Get out of the car. Step out of the car.
Please.
Step out of the car. Please step out of the car.
Just please.
Step out of the car.
I didn't
Step
know.
out of the car.
Okay.
All right, easy. We got
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
Go down the car.
Okay, I didn't know it was this big of a deal. I'm really sorry. I didn't know.
You didn't know the 100 times we told you?
I know, I didn't.
Yeah.
Julia, can you please help
Can
me?
you be quiet?
Yeah, can you please be nice?
Can you
I'm
please be
sorry.
quiet? We
Yes.
tried being nice.
I'm sorry.
Don't accuse us of not being nice.
Hey, can you step out?
No, I can't step out
Why?
because I haven't done anything wrong.
Well, I'm asking you to step out
I know
of your
you're
vehicle.
asking me, but
Okay, I
I'm
can't.
not liable to step out because I've not done anything wrong. You've talked to her. She
Ask, tell, make.
said I'm not an issue at all.
Okay, I understand that, but we're here trying to investigate something
I know,
to
but I
separate
have
parties.
nothing.
Julia, please bail me out. Julia, please. Julia, help me. Julia.
Bitch.
Hey, listen to them, okay?
I
Sorry.
understand that. I have bail. I don't.
Yeah, it's on the ground over there. Separate your feet for me.
Jail. I mean, Julia, please bail me.
Separate. Stop moving around.
I'm not.
Let them
Julia.
search you.
I don't have anything
I'll get you
on
a
me.
light. Go ahead. I got it.
Please bail me out, Julia.
She can't hear you.
Julia, please bail me out. Julia, please bail me out.
Would you shut up? Gosh.
I didn't do
chill out.
I know, can we...
Yes, you did do something. You're not listening. You're under arrest for obstructing now,
I
okay?
didn't
All you had to do was talk to us
I
so we
didn't
can
know
figure
what
out
you
what
were
was going
doing.
on, advise you on trespass,
I
and send
didn't
you
know
on your
what you were
way.
doing. I didn't
You didn't let us talk to you.
Why are you putting your seatbelt on? You're not listening to anything we're telling you.
Listen, I'm just a college student. I work 2 jobs. I just got my
Listen,
first
that's
apartment.
awesome.
I'm just a positive member of society. I just am emotional because it's late and I want to go home. And I don't understand why he...
Okay.
Can I just bail him out tonight, or can someone get him tonight?
That depends on how this goes. It's not going well. You're not doing anything we ask of you. You're not
I
providing
haven't
your
done anything
identification.
wrong.
So we're investigating not only a disturbance, we were investigating a possible domestic between you two. And
well,
now
there's no
we're
domestic
investigating whether or
because-
not you're under the influence and you're okay to drive.
Why do
and
you
I don't
think
have
I'm
to
under the
explain
influence?
the way
Because I'm crying?
the way you're talking.
Because
You're,
I'm
I can't
upset?
talk to you. Report some other people. I can't even investigate it because you're not doing anything I'm asking you to
Listen,
do.
I'm not under the influence. I am being emotional because my boyfriend of 4 years has just gotten back in a cop car.
Okay.
Listen, I'm just
and they also
upset.
don't want you to come back here and get trespassed.
And that's
I have
completely fine.
I have to be able to identify you to advise you of trespass.
Do me a favor, Damien. Stop talking. Okay?
Julia, please.
All right, we're gonna go back.
Julia, please bail me out. Julia. Julia, bail me out.
Sit down,
Julia. Julia, bail me out.
Sit in the car, man. Don't make it worse.
You're making it worse. I didn't do anything wrong.
Lean back. Look that way.
I can look wherever I want. Don't touch me.
Shut up.
I didn't do anything wrong. You're being... I didn't do anything. Julia, bail me out. Julia. Julia, bail me out.
Sit
Julia.
back.
Press me again. Just see what happens. Julia, bail me out. Julia, bail me.
That's what
My
happens.
God.
Okay, so I'm the one that's got to trespass you.
She doesn't have a personal problem with me, but I will not come back like she has.
Perfect. Do you have your ID on you?
Yes, but am I going to be in any type of trouble because I haven't committed any crimes?
Well, you're committing crimes by not listening to the commands that we're giving you. We've been here for like 10 minutes and nobody's listened to us.
But you
They're
have
lawful
to
commands. I have reasonable suspicion of several
What
crimes
is the
being
suspicion?
committed. I'm not going to explain it all
I'll
to
do
you and
sobriety
argue with
tests, like I
you.
haven't done anything
I'm not.
wrong.
I had to leave out of another call to come here and deal with this, okay? So that's how serious this is now. So you need to listen to this officer and do what he's saying.
We've been nothing but kind and patient with you. So we've been telling you to provide these things. We've been telling you to step out of the car. These aren't optional things. And you're arguing with us and rolling the windows up and not talking to us.
I didn't roll
That's called
any windows
obstruct.
up.
Okay. but you're also not stepping out of the vehicle, which you have the power to do so. There's several crimes, okay? But for one is criminal trespass. You've been here causing a disturbance and leaving.
She said that I wasn't trespassing.
Listen. I'm not going to argue with you about every single element of every single crime that I'm still currently investigating. I'm not listening to anything.
Can I please say something?
No. You're done.
I'm in no way not trying to be mean or disrespectful towards you. I'm trying to work with you, but I'm also
You're not
trying
working
to,
with me at all. You're doing nothing but argue.
I'm also trying to respect my rights as a citizen.
I understand
in the United
that.
States for law.
I understand that, and I operate well within those rights.
Okay. You can't take an
Do you know what
ID.
obstructing official business is?
Yes, and I'm
okay.
and that's not what I'm doing because
So you're complying with our commands.
You've
gotten out of the car when we asked you to?
I haven't done.
He's asking the pertinent questions there. Well, if you're not complying with my commands, would you consider that to be obstruction?
Okay, we can ask you to get out of the car when we have reasonable suspicion of contact with you, okay? Separate parties. To talk to you, well, let's never talk to him. Now I don't want you sitting behind the driver's seat here, and I don't want to get squeezed behind that building. I'm not going to explain.
I can turn my car up and it makes you feel better.
No, it would feel better if you stepped out of the car like I asked you to several times. And now you're not providing your identification. Do you have your identification?
I can provide my identification without stepping out of the vehicle.
Okay, well, let's start there. Do you have that on you?
Yes, but I don't. I mean, I have not committed a crime to have my ID.
All right. Well, I also explained this to you already.
You can look me up. I have no warrants.
I can't look you up. You're not providing your identification.
Okay. Well, are you going to give it back to me? Like.
Yeah, I'll give it back. What am I going to do with it?
I'm going to reach down here and grab it.
I asked for it.
I'm just telling you because I want you to feel safe.
I feel fine.
Down and grabbing it. Just trying to be respectful. Just for the record, no one did anything in any type of domestic dispute or anything at all.
Perfect.
So I don't understand what type of crime is being investigated at all.
Okay. Well, now that we have that done, Julie, is the car registered to you?
Yes.
And this is your ID. Fantastic. All right, now would you mind stepping out of the car over here so my partner can talk to you?
Why? I just
How many times do you want us to explain it before you get out?
Listen, I just don't understand what I've done wrong. Like, what did I possibly do wrong? I know I'm crying and emotional, but that doesn't mean I'm intoxicated just because I'm upset. Like, really, genuinely, what have I done wrong?
I mean, sometimes it means you're intoxicated.
I haven't done anything wrong. And no one can give me an explanation as to what I've done wrong.
Julie,
legally, I didn't even have to give you my license, but I'm done.
Yeah, you did. The reason why they're there is on suspicion of a crime. So, yeah, you were under obligation at that time to provide information.
I'm trying to work with you here, and I know you're trying to work with me.
Unless you could somehow prove that the initial basis for the detention was unlawful.
You do your job, but I'm tired. I just want to go home so I can go to work.
Okay. Right.
I mean, I haven't done anything wrong.
You're not listening to anything that we've said, and I've explained it to you when I didn't have to.
Well, what is it you want me to do?
I want you to step out of the vehicle so you can talk to my partner. No, I have it right now. Can you step out of the vehicle, please?
If I have my ID back, I
No.
will step out of the vehicle. I will turn the car off,
Listen.
too.
This is it. You're under arrest for obstructing. This is it. You stepping out or no?
If I step out, will I not be under arrest?
Sure.
I
How many times do I have to ask you, though?
Because I don't know what I've done wrong.
Okay. Well, clearly.
I just don't know what I did wrong.
Okay.
Can I talk to him before anything happens?
No.
After I talk to you guys?
No. We're done talking to him for the night, okay? He's with us now. Come on.
Am I gonna be able? Is he going to be able to be bailed out in the morning or something?
Not a concern right now. I'm talking to you. I will answer those questions for you.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know why.
We're gonna walk this way.
Okay, I'm not doing anything.
I know. I'm just letting you know we're walking this way. That's it.
Okay, I just want you to feel safe. I'm just putting phones in my pocket, okay?
Okay.
And I'm emotional
I'm gonna pat you down real quick.
That's
for weapons, okay?
fine. That's completely
So come over here.
You're under arrest, Julia. For obstruction.
For everything we told you about 15 times. I lied to you.
What time you guys open till? Yeah, so when we told you to get out of the car, you didn't get out of the car. Okay, you refused to talk to us. After multiple times of us explaining that you were being trespassed from here and you needed to identify yourself, you refused to identify. Well, I'm explaining, so let me talk, okay? And then when we told you to get out of the car, you didn't get out of the car. So now you're being arrested for obstruction, okay?
Is this something that I'm going to be able to be bailed out for tonight?
Possibly, yeah.
Is this like a major offense? Because I've never been in trouble or done anything wrong.
Can you lift this foot up for me?
Is this something that I can be bailed out for tonight?
You should, yep.
Okay. No, like, please be honest.
Yeah, you should.
Why are you yelling?
Because she needs to get me out of jail.
She's going to jail too.
Huh?
She's going to jail too.
For what?
Same thing you. You are obstructing.
Obstruction? She tried to leave. Are you stupid or something?
She's not complying with our commands, just like you.
What do you mean?
When you don't identify yourself, when you don't delay our job,
I didn't
It's called
know
obstructing.
what you were trying to do. It doesn't matter.
Well, if we tell you to do something, you do it. Period.
Okay, I'm sorry, but
Well,
I
it's
didn't
too late
know
for
that
sorry,
you-
man.
I didn't do anything wrong. I was in the passenger.
So listen, stop screaming because number one, she can't hear you, and two, she's going to jail. And you'll probably lose your voice. So probably not the best, right?
I know, but Julia!
All right, I tried. She can't hear you.
Julia! Julia! Julia!
Oh God.
Julia! Julia! Come on, you fat piggy! Come on, piggy, 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 piggy! Come on, piggy, piggy, your mom never loved you. I'm gonna your mom too.
You want me to hold the light or anything? It's a tiny hands. It's a tiny little pocket. Yeah, I'll hold the light for you and hold it open. Okay. It's THC vape shit all over the place. There's got to be more on board. What? I know you guys been taking something. You're not in trouble for that. I just want to know. You guys been drinking, smoking, what?
No, I'm not. We're not drinking. We're not smoking. I mean.
I know you're on something. I don't care what. I just want to know what, so I can let them know. So if you have any medical issues,
No,
they know
we're
about
not
it.
in anything. We're on private property. We didn't do anything.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sorry. We're really not.
All right. Yep.
Kel-
Purse, phone, wallet, everything right here. Okay.
Yes, and can I please say something? Anything in there, I have a medical marijuana prescription prescribed by a doctor, so anything in there is completely legal.
How old are you?
I am 21.
Okay. Weed's legal if you're 21 then, right?
Yeah, no, but I'm saying I have a medical prescription.
That's fine. I'm just letting you know.
And
I'm not the arresting officer, but I mean, if you want to talk to them, you can talk to them, okay?
can I please talk to someone?
Yeah, I'll have them come back with you, okay?
Thank you so much. I haven't done anything wrong. There should be nothing wrong on my record at all. Like, I'm only 21 years old. Like, I'm basically a baby. Are you saying...
No. No, you're not. No, you're not a baby. What? What?
We both are charged with the same thing?
Correct,
So we both have the same chance of getting out tonight with the bond, right?
Correct.
Okay, thank you. I'm really, once again, I'm really trying to learn. That's why I'm asking all these questions. It's really important to me to be educated about the law because I thought I was, but there's always more to learn. Well, I know there's nothing I can do about it now. I'm sitting here looking like an idiot, and I'm literally gonna miss... I don't know how I'm gonna pass my freaking exams coming up now.
You're what?
You really think I'll get out tonight? I'm sorry, I'm just...
Oh my God. $20. He says she's studying to be a nurse or something.
really emotional right now about it. I'm really upset. This is just something that's really scary to me because I'm not a bad person. I'm not a criminal. Like, both my parents have their master's degrees and like have great jobs, and I grew up going to museums my whole life. Like, I'm not a bad person.
I grew up going to museums. Why? Why would you say that?
Just give me a second. I really don't want to cry.
Excuse me.
Both the male and female individuals were charged with obstructing official business and failure to disclose identifying information. Additionally, they were issued criminal trespass warnings and banned from the Taco Bell location. Share your thoughts below and remember to...
Imagine being banned from Taco Bell. Okay. All right, we're done. All right. I appreciate you guys coming in to watch. I had fun. It's been a while. And yeah, but I have a long weekend ahead of me. Not so much video games. I'm more so trying to get as much work as I can. And gotta work on this congestion. I'm sure it comes out of my mic. I'm still pretty congested. It's the last thing. I'm basically fine except for this madness over here. Anyway, you guys take care of yourselves. I appreciate the super chats, appreciate the raids, appreciate the likes that you give me. Check out my Discord. And hopefully I will see you guys on maybe Tuesday. Oh my God, I'm yawning. I'm sorry. You probably Tuesday. Tuesday evening. I should be okay. All right. Take care, guys. Have a good night. See ya. Adios. Bye. Thank you, Kat, for the 149 super sticker.